Hello and welcome to today's 24-hour message. This is the intuitive 24-hour collective daily message. I am clairaudient. I do receive various styles of messages and channeled messages and stuff. So as I get those messages, I'll be speaking about those messages back to you guys. Often they are symbolic, so sometimes they're symbolic, sometimes they are quite literal, so it just depends on how it comes out. Now, this is collective energy. That means that it's everybody's energy collectively. So as I get those messages and different things to be speaking about, please take whatever resonates. The rest of it, just compassionately leave it for the person that needs to hear it, okay? Now, this is a timeless. So timeless means that it's meant for whenever you find this, and it will resonate for the next 24 hours, okay? Now, getting into your guys' frequency here, I am already seeing a lot of steps, and the steps that I see are steps, they're concrete steps which speak to me. Normally I see concrete as like something with sturdy foundation, but I'm seeing this as like a concrete, as in something that has been quite tough, because the concrete has paint on it that's chipping. So it's like the paint is kind of peeling off a little bit from the concrete of the steps. So this is talking about, I'm hearing like strife over the matter. I don't know. I hear that, like strife over the matter. It's been something that you've been trying to accomplish, and I feel like there's also, because I'm also seeing it's very vivid for me, but I'm seeing like as you're trying to take a step, there's somebody pushing you down, and I feel like it's like if somebody is underwater now, so it's a dual energy that I'm feeling. I'm feeling this like you're trying to walk up the steps and then you're being pushed down and drowning at the same time. So it's been like sort of a tug of war with you trying to be positive. I feel like there's maybe somebody around you who's not quite as positive, that may be like bursting your bubble every time you're trying to take another step. So it's kind of like speaking about this energy that it's overcoming adversity, but I feel like it all has to do with the way you stay focused on the next step. Staying focused on the next step. Hi guys, hello, good morning if it's morning, good evening if it's evening, good day if it's good day. Okay. I am just feeling like there's a lot of overcoming, and I feel like it's overcoming pressure. It's like I almost want to say, I already know what my stress is. You don't have to remind me. Kind of like if somebody's reminding you of stressful situations, or reminding you of something that is already a burden on you. My income is constantly increasing. I begin now, today, to open myself to ever-increasing prosperity. Yes, because I feel like you're still going up the stairs. I definitely feel like you're going up the stairs. But I feel like this isn't something that you just walk up the stairs and you're up the stairs. I feel like this is because you're overcoming a lot of adversity. Because every time you try to take another step, someone tries to push you down, you still keep going on the next step because you're looking at the next step. Because I feel like there's a focus on the next spot that you're going to put your foot on. It's like that. It's really taking things one step at a time in order to get, I'm hearing, to get your fill, in order to get your grounding. I want to say your grounding. I'm seeing a doorbell. I am seeing a doorbell. And for some reason, the doorbell is like oval. That's really sticking out, like, to me, like this oval. It's an oval shape. It's an oval shape. It's like that. And I'm hearing it's a long time coming. It's a long time coming. And I feel like the oval is something that comes around full circle for you. This is something that is, I want to say, coming to your door, coming to the next step, like doorstep, like something that comes to your door. You know how, like, sometimes people say, like, I wonder when it's my turn for this or that to happen. And they keep working really hard for something to happen. It's like that. It's like this feeling of somebody who's constantly working for something to happen. And it's like, I wonder when when is mine gonna happen? But it's not in a waiting in a resentful way, but it's waiting like, and now you know, any day now. Any day now. It's like that. It's like, oof, there's a closeness to it. It's like an opportunity that is like right at your door or something. It's gonna resonate different for everybody, obviously. So right here we have, wisdom is knowing who to be and what to do in a given situation. Virtue is acting on that wisdom. This is making sense now. The way within the next 24 hours, if you have like struggle with somebody who, I'm feeling like it's like this person is a person in your life, because I feel like it's a person that it's like as soon as you start to make the step, like you have your foot in the air for the next step, this person tries to come and sort of knock you down. Okay, it's like as soon as you got that foot up, they're like right there waiting to, like, lying in wait, you know. It's not a good feeling for somebody to be on you like that, but this is speaking about, if you already know that that's how that person is, using the wisdom to handle the situation with like turning the other cheek about it and going, you know what? Go ahead, let them, I know they're going to act this way, expecting them to act a certain way and counteracting it by not engaging. Do not engage with people like that. Just let them be the way they're going to be, and then just keep taking that next step. I feel like that's how you're going to overcome this, and it's going to lead to new doors opening. It's going to lead to more things happening in your life, because you're not going to be worried about, I feel like, about making the wrong step, like taking the wrong step. You won't be worried about that. How many times in life do we not get to experience something that we want to experience, or go somewhere that we want to go, or talk to someone that we want to talk to, because we're afraid? Don't even think about what you're afraid of. Just think, fear, the impact of fear. The impact of fear. Isn't that powerful? Like, if somebody's so scared, they don't need shackles to hold them back because they're fearful. That's powerful and scary and sad. It's oppressive. It's oppression. That's oppression. I feel like if you handle the situation with the person in a way that is wise, and do take the next step that you need to take in your life, on your path. You know, you don't have to make a fuss about it and go, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. You don't have to. What's the point? If they're gonna be upset or mad or try to knock you down, then they don't deserve to know when the success happens either, right? They shouldn't be there to hinder you. You wouldn't do that to them, so don't engage. Don't allow somebody the opportunity to sabotage your future. Because I feel like this is abundance that'll come to you just from being wise and taking like the next step in your life. It's not going to be easy either. I would like to say that. It's not going to be easy because I see the paint chipping off of the steps. So it's definitely not something that's going to be easy. Like totally something that needs to, it's something that needs to happen, I'm feeling. Gaslighting. Ooh, this is the person that has been sort of pushing you down. They'll gaslight you. You'll kind of be like, well, why aren't you supportive of me? Why can't you just be happy for me? I'm following my dream, or I have these goals. And you could show them the, most perfect plan. But if they're gaslighting you, they're never going to be happy about it. They're always going to have something jacked up to say. Like, I'm just being honest. Sometimes there's people that are like that they really, really are people who, it's like they make it their mission to put down people and to be oppressive. So, and it comes from a lack of self-esteem, because why would somebody want to oppress somebody else? Because they feel like they have no control over themselves, over their life. They don't feel good enough. So they want everyone else around them to feel that way. And that's not the way we should be treating each other. And that's not the way we should be acting towards ourselves. It means they're critical people. They'll be critical to you because inside it's like it's a mixture of hurt and anger. They have a dual personality. One day hot, one day cold, one day gentle. One day it's like I'm seeing an old person, but not an old person that's graceful. Like I see like an old person that's sort of bitter. So it's like they could get bitter about things. They could be angry about things. They could be, and so as a result, they gaslight. It's like, oh yeah, well that's nice. I like your plan. It looks cute. When you shouldn't be like that. You should be like, wow, nice. This is a great job. And then like encouraging people, because we're going to have times when we fall. We're going to have times when we get back up. So it's like whoever this is, as they gaslight you, I feel like you just need to expect them to gaslight you. Gaslight means it's a term. It's a term in English that means, gaslighting means somebody who, let's say you come up to somebody and you go, look at this cake I baked. Look at this. And then they look at it and they go, well, looks nice. And you go, what does that mean? And then they like go, well, anyways, so earlier today, and then they want to talk about something else. They completely ignore what you were just talking about. And it's very mean, very cold. This is what this is talking about. So when somebody does that to you, you don't have to engage. You don't have to get mad. That's what they want. Those types of people will never be happy. They'll never be happy. So you let it go. You let it go. You go like this. Like for me, what I do is I go like that. If you even feel shaky, Because I feel like whoever it is that's around you guys, you don't want that. You don't want that anger. You don't want that anger. Just let it be. Let them be that way. You don't have to be that way either. Okay? You have a choice. You have a choice when somebody's being that way. You have a choice. You don't have to be that way. And you're going to be prosperous as you don't engage, and somebody wants to come every time you're trying to come up, every time you're trying to bring up something, you're like, oh, look, I'm doing this. And somebody has something mean to say and they're gaslighting you and they're being mean. You keep doing you. You keep doing you. And you act wise. You act wise. You don't fight. You act wise. And the way you act wise is by allowing those people who are destructive, because they're destructive people who do this tactic. When they do that, let them destroy themselves. Because they will. When they talk like that, they'll keep talking, they'll keep talking, they'll keep talking. And eventually, the truth comes out. And eventually, it hurts them. And you're gonna see. You don't have to do anything for those people to bring themselves down. It's wise. This is exercising your wise choices. Sometimes the wise choice is to just be quiet. You can say something, expect them to say something negative, and then just go, okay. And then walk away. You don't have to engage. You choose how you feel. People could be mean around you, but you choose how you feel. You choose that in your heart. That's your choice. And that's where we're responsible for. We're responsible for what we choose to feel, what we choose to give out. You see? And I feel like there's a lot of prosperity with that. As you give good into the world, good comes back to you. You know, people talk about all these negative things like karma, there's this negative thing. But what about the good karma? Like the good things that you do for other people, it's going to come back to you too. And you don't have to see things in a negative light. You can see things in a positive light. Like, you know, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be angry. I'm not gonna be mad at people. And this is like, and it's gonna bring a lot of prosperity because you're gonna start opening your ideas up and you'll start creating new opportunities for yourself because there's no more hate that's being held in here or being held in here. So there's more space to create, to make things, to grow your life. You see what I'm saying? Because hate, that's a whole lot of energy. It takes so much energy to hate something or someone. It takes so much energy. It does. And that's why right here it's talking about that. When somebody wants to gaslight you or something, be wise about the situation. And you're going to see your opportunities. Your life is going to grow. It will. It will. Okay, you guys, so for the next 24 hours, I would say watch out for that gaslighter, whoever it is, that wants to be sort of on the negative side. And remember that you don't have to be that way. You don't have to. You can be wise and you can choose your own feelings, regardless of what someone else says. It's just words. It's just words. You know? You choose which words you absorb into your heart, which feelings you allow in your heart. And you're going to see your heart grow, and you're going to see opportunities grow for you. Okay? Thank you, you guys, for joining me for this message. Okay, I hope you guys have a fantastic 24, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.